Hi, I'm Michael Wood, a music writer at the LA Times. I'm here with Gerrick Kennedy, another writer from the Times, to talk about the nominations for the 56th annual Grammy Awards, which came out Friday in a concert at the Nokia Theater in downtown LA. Gerrick, I think these nominations are in many ways a disaster. What do you think?
In many ways a disaster.
Yeah.
The only image I can remember from Friday is, we got the nominations, Album of the Year, Sarah Bareilles, and you going absolutely insane.
It was a dark moment for me. Yes.
So that's one of the bigger surprises.
So, it's a surprise, and I think it typifies everything that's wrong with the Grammys for me. Sarah Bareilles, as our viewers might know, sort of sings tepid piano pop songs. The album is neither commercially nor artistically significant,
Right.
and yet the Grammys decide to give it a nomination in the flagship album of the year category. So to me, it just shows you the Grammys are focusing on all the wrong things. It's not, did you sell a lot of records? Are you Justin Timberlake? It's not, did you make a great record? Are you Kanye West? It's, did you make a boring record that upholds an old-fashioned value system, which is Sarah Bareilles.
So you mentioned two people who aren't in the category, Justin and Kanye. We have Daft Punk, Kendrick Lamar, Macklemore, and Ryan Lewis, and Taylor Swift.
Sure.
So who's going to walk away with that one, do you think?
You know, it cannot be Sarah Bareilles because I'll just have to move to Canada or something. I could see Daft Punk. I mean, Daft Punk also sort of a traditional values, right, like musicianship, etc. But I could definitely see this going to Taylor Swift. What do you think?
Okay. I would love for that to be a Kendrick win, just because I think, storytelling, is what I think about the most when I think of that album. And it just was so incredible, how he started that album from top to bottom. And, when I look at everything else that came out this year, that really sort of made the most noise, especially with critics. But then also, I was surprised that Yeezus wasn't there. But, you have two rap albums in the category between that and Macklemore. I have a fear that Macklemore is going to walk away the big winner of not just that, but of the entire night. So that's my concern. But I would hope Kendrick gets that.
Let's talk about Best New Artist. There was sort of a weird moment where Lorde, the 17-year-old New Zealand singer and songwriter, got a lot of nominations for her song Royals, Record and Song of the Year, but then not nominated in Best New Artist.
Yeah.
Which again is just like, what? Like, what? Why?
It was weird because of all the toss-ups. For sort of the dark horse thing, I knew she would be in for sure.
Yeah.
I thought Casey was sort of a toss-up. I told you this, but I really want Ariana Grande.
Sure.
And Best New Artist. There was a couple other different directions. Imagine Dragons could have been in this category, and it's just one of those things where it's like, well, what happened? So what's your biggest surprise out of Best New Artist? I'm looking at a name, and I think
James Blake.
James Blake?
Bizarre. But also Ed Sheeran, a guy who was nominated last year for Song of the Year, know, and now he's Best New Artist. It's strange.
It's strange.
Well, that's what we think, as horrified as we are. This is Gerrick Kennedy. I'm Michael Wood with the LA Times. For more on this story, you can go to latimes.com. Thanks for watching.